This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the back gets the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 11 on to punt it away.
That'll land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin them back. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Heading set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Signs the quick throw. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And here's the handoff. Great move there. Powering through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks to the left, and it's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They're going to run it. Gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. Breaking free at midfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming out from the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Has caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, LSU!
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Before the offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. What a stiff arm! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. And the receiver's got it. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Design quarterback run. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. A 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
But it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And the back now goes in motion. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drive. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Third down coming.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
He's brought down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution, gets a block and gets the first down.
By the receiver. Brought down at the 25-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
A direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT.
LSU 24, 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the pack, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. A play action, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play now, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll try the option play here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The Gators are on the move here. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Off target with the throw, incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Gain of 20.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Comes up with the catch.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Working clock with the ground game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Well, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.